I'm just thinking, I'm relating it to the work.
Okay, Mukundanji.
That is, I am see this picture. Every drop will be make the waves in the water. Like that, in our sessions, every time we'll make the waves in other organizations and other forums and other things. So it will give me more opportunities to get. So my drop of words in every session will make the more opportunity. Thank you.
Good. Prabhasji.
Um, so we wanted the core activities you do in your business and the peripheral activities.
Okay. All right. So good evening, everyone. By looking at the picture, what is the first thing it has picked to my mind is about my profession. Like the moment I design any course module or anything, first I understand what's the need of the corporate world, because my major target audience is the corporate professionals. So I do a lot of homeworks, market research, what are the courses it is prevailing around in the web and the online portals like Udemy, Coursera and all. Then what is missing? I try to find the gap. And finding the gap, yes, that experience does matter. So during my earlier days when I used to work with the corporate, so my job was more into the analytical part. So I do understand easily what it is missing in the corporate, and I do design my course curriculum accordingly so that whenever I pitch into the client, without having a second thought, it would be hitting to the bull's eye and they can understand what's the need and I'm able to deliver the same. So I would say in nutshell that each and every course curriculum, whatever I design, I do a lot of homeworks behind that.
Good. Kaustubji. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, actually, I am not doing any business activities as of now. Just going back to corporate trainings. I told you that I am they're going to join someone, so I'm not joining him. Going back to corporate training, so I'm not doing any business activities as of now.
No, it is not for business, but what is your main activity, important activity, and what are the other secondary activities?
Okay, so again, I have to be available for my vendors. So what I do is one primary thing that I always do. Whenever I do any certification or I learn anything new, I create a very small message, 30, 40 words message, and I have a list of all the people who can get me business, and I send them to everyone. So they always know that there is some trainer, Kaustubh Chaudhary, who is available, who is working on himself, and whenever they have trainings, they call me. So every day, my inbox is full, every day. I don't let them forget me.
That is true. Chaitanya, unmute yourself.
All right. So the core activities are that I look at business, then I look at it businesses, then see how I address them. But most of the time, the solution doesn't come from there. The solution comes from the peripheral activities. The world teaches you so much more. What we think is the problem is not the problem 99% of the times. The solution comes from elsewhere. So where do you find that one string that you need to pull is the skill of a consultant. So that is what I try to do, and most of the time it works. So the peripheral activities is going and talking to 100 people and see how you can use uh, some two things that are very relevant. Say, for instance, if you need to write a post, you want to write psychology. If you look at marketing books, you won't get it. But go look at a book from maybe Benjamin Franklin, the man who built America in the most difficult times. You will see the most beautiful parts of human psychology. So bring both of them together, and then you will see magic happen. So that's how it is.
Whenever I have saw Chaitanya talking, I remember lateral thinking. Okay, Sangeeta ji.
For me, it's basically I do my one-to-ones is my most important aspect of my work. So that's my main core activity. And for that, I do a lot of connecting with people, networking. Then I like create small programs as well. Depending on my clients, sometimes I even create bite-sized programs for them and give. So yeah, those will be my peripheral activities and workshops.
Very good. Anita ji,
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm attending this particular meeting for the first time, and I'm also a soft skills trainer. Glad I met. I spoke to Sapna today, and she invited me for this. And it's so nice to see, all this circle of entrepreneurs and soft skills trainers here. It's really nice to attend this. And about my our core business, we are into training and coaching, and we coach the corporates. We coach the students, the sales professionals. We train. We do provide soft skills to many corporates and sales professionals and students. This is our core, strength and a core business. Apart from this, yeah, we do have a network of trainers. We train the trainers also. So we are into a couple of other verticals.
yes. Training is main.
Yes.
Mukundan ji,
I'm already done it.
oh. Then Pramod ji,
Good evening, everybody. So the core activities I do is conducting short workshops and 6-week program and 10 weeks program, and peripheral activities to maintain my social media regularly, to post on various platforms, including LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. This is what I do. And another thing is sending emails regularly to my leads. These are the peripheral activities which help me in my core activity. Thank you.
good. Sapna ji,
Yes, Vibhakar ji. So my core activity is taking sessions, the batches which I have, and the one-to-one sessions which I conduct on daily basis. Building up on the structured course, I keep adding things such as PDF and resources, and that's a regular activity which happens. Peripheral activities are I need to talk to a lot of people. So talking to people for networking or talking to people for conversions is my peripheral activity. I was very regular on social media. Of late, I'm not. So I believe I need to pick that up also.
very good. Did I leave anyone? Then I will say my core activity is labor laws. And when I start advising them on execution of the labor laws, other things automatically follow. There are no laws on every subject. So there are many other subjects which are not covered by the law. These are the peripheral activity. Main activity is implementation of the labor laws. Okay. An online networking community. We are coaches, trainers, educators, career counselors, and mental health professionals. Why should you network? Connect with like-minded people, collaborate, get contacts and give contacts, and build your brand worldwide. The founders of the Coach Circle, which started in November 2022, are Pramod ji, digital automation coach and entrepreneur, and Sapna Narayan, English fluency expert and professional communication coach and entrepreneur. Our mission is to create an open, globally connected, secure, and trustworthy networking community for all of us to benefit from. What is the culture we are trying to build? Be present in all the meetings. Videos should be on. Anita ji, you please start your video. Be on time to benefit and support each other on social media. Our goal is to have 150 members by 31st December 2024. We have members from India, UAE, and Bangladesh as of now. Disclaimer. The Coach Circle TCC is responsible for connecting people across the globe to enable your growth. However, we do not take responsibility of any activity, dispute, or financial transaction undertaken by the members or between the members. We welcome our new members. There are two members. One is Gomati Sitaraman. She is from Dubai. She has joined as a new member. She has not joined today. And other member is Mehak Kalra. She is also a new member, but she also has not joined today. But let us welcome them in their absence. And a special mention, Sangeeta Mangalani, for inviting a new member and doing a free self-love challenge for the members. That was very unique. Thank you, Sangeeta ji. Now it is a time to introduce ourselves in 30 seconds. In that, tell us your name and coaching title, city and country, services you offer, and target audience. Mukundan ji.
Yeah. Good evening, all of you. I'm Mukundan from Change in You from Trichy, India. So our target audience are students 18 to 27 age group, and our main course is employable skills, make triangular factor employee, student, and the employer. Thank you.
Good. Sapna ji.
So this is author and coach Sapna Narayan. I am an English fluency expert and a professional communication coach. I come from Karnataka in India, and the services which I offer is, as the name said, I help people with fluency if they are struggling with communication in English at their workspace and thereby not growing. I help them do just that. And I also help them in authoring. My target audience are working professionals who would need this kind of service. Thank you.
Good. English is the most spoken language in the world, I think. Anita ji.
Hello, everyone. So as I said, I'm Anita Karant. I'm based out of Bangalore. I was a working professional for close to 20 years, and I've worked in several IT organizations as an HR professional. And 10 years back, I finished my soft skills training. Excuse me. So I finished my soft skills training certification around 10 years back. And from then, I couldn't start off with my profession as a soft skills trainer because I was still with the corporates. However, very recently, I moved out of my employment journey, and I thought I should become an entrepreneur. And today, we're trying to, excuse me, I have sore throat. Just give me a minute.
Sure. In the meantime,
Yeah,
Prabhas, would you like?
No, I'm all right.
Okay.
Just had hot water. Yeah. So we are offering services like training and coaching, as I mentioned. It's basically we do assessments in MBTI, Clifton Strengths assessments, and then we are also into sales training, soft skills training, so many other trainings with students, professionals. So sales training is the very, very new venture that we have started. And we are targeting retailers, pharmaceuticals, bank, BFSI, FMCGs, where sales teams are very crucial and they have huge number of sales professionals with them.
Yes, I can
Thank you.
understand you better because I am also from HR.
Acha. Okay.
Okay, Prabhas ji.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening once again to all, and welcome Amitaji to the meeting today.
Thank you.
So this is Prabhas Panda, and I'm a Microsoft Office coach or consultant, you can say, based out of Pune, Maharashtra, India. Services I offer completely into Microsoft Office application training, and along with the ETL trainings like Tableau, Power BI, and along with that, finance modeling with Excel and finance for non-finance is my core expertise area. And the target audience, of course, the corporate professionals and the B school students. Thank you.
Good. We will like to know more about it in your presentation today. Raghavendra ji.
Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to Anita ji for today's meeting and hope to see you as a TC. My name is Raghavendra and I am a website developer and a WordPress trainer too. And I live in a city called Bellary, Karnataka. Services I offer as building websites and landing pages and business cards. And target audience, as I said, like from students till PG level and for the solo entrepreneurs who want to start their career to build the websites for themselves or for the clients. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Chaitanya ji.
Hi, my name is Chaitanya. I do not know how to call myself. So right now, let's say I am a LinkedIn coach. I live in Bangalore, India. What are the services I offer? I make sure that your business goes online and does the magic it has to do online. Who's my target and audience right now? It has to be CXOs. The last month, I signed up 2 CXOs whose LinkedIn profiles I manage. One is a 2000 crore company called Wilcart. So if any one of you needs any connection in Wilcart, please let me know. I can get you a connection there. The second one is the facility head of Heineken. So if you think there are any opportunities in Heineken, let me know. I can get you connected. Thank you.
Okay. Kaustubh ji.
Hi everyone, my name is Kaustubh and I am a Java full stack trainer. I live in Indore, India, and I provide training to corporate freshers, interns, and students in colleges. The target audience is generally students from 21 to 25 years of age, who are enthusiastic about learning computer science. Thank you.
Good. Sangeeta ji.
Hi everyone, this is Sangeeta Manglani. I'm a relationship coach and a spiritual psychologist. I live in Dubai. The work that I do is I help people connect with themselves at deeper levels so that they can better their relationship with others, because I strongly believe that a relationship with yourself first helps you to better relationships with others. And I also help with corporate trainings. So that's my profile. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Naga ji.
He quit, I think. Let me introduce myself. Mukundan, have you done, sir? Mukundan, sir?
I already done first
Okay.
time.
Right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Pramod. I am a digital automation coach and consultant with 20+ years of experience in the business of training. I train people on social media marketing, email automation, Canva, and ChatGPT and AI tools. And I am from Bangalore. My target audience are people who are into teaching, training, and coaching, and students from PU to PG. Thank you.
Thank you. Did I miss anyone?
No, you are done. Only you have left.
Yes. I am Vibhakar Ramtirthakar. I am from Pune, Maharashtra. The services that I offer are HR consultancy, personality analysis, and POSH Act service. POSH is prevention of sexual harassment. And my target audience is for HR consultancy, MSMEs, medium and small enterprises. For personality, any individual between 15 to 65 years of age. And for POSH, any establishment where women are working. Thank you all. Today we have a presentation by Prabhas ji. Now you are made a co-host, I think. Pramod ji, he starts his presentation now or later?
Yeah, after this, you go to the next slide.
Huh. Photo
For the sake
time.
of- yeah, then after that, we will hand over to him.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody, please put on your video.
You can stop this presentation, Vibhakar ji. Just say stop sharing. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm clicking now.
Ismail.
Suraj ji has come on the right time.
Yeah, photo time.
Thank you. Done.
Great.
Yes, Prabhas, it's all yours now.
Thank you so much, Pramodji.
Thank you,
All
Vibhakar
right.
ji.
Chalo. Fine. If I don't share anything, if I start speaking only, is that okay?
Better.
Yeah, fantastic.
Okay. No problem. I won't do so. Fine. So as the title itself, it's speaking a lot like how to design a dashboard. We know the literal meaning of dictionary word meaning dashboard, what is that exactly? But when it comes to the data, there are a lot of things around and which is the hotcake in the market in today's world also. Wherever you have the data, mere data alone is not enough. You have to do a lot of processing with your data and a lot of exercise you have to do. You have to mold your data and transform the data into a beautiful dashboards. And this is what, when you talk about from the management perspective, they are keen on interest having over there to see those kind of dashboards in their workplace. So let me just take the privilege of sharing the screen first so that I can give you more insights what we are up to. Yeah, I believe my screen is visible to all. Can somebody confirm?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, I'll go for minimizing the same. So here, just here we have got some hypothetical data about, I have taken some data from TCC, like I have designed something. You could see some familiar names of our great members, coaches, and trainers, right?
Yes.
Right. So let me give you the background of this data. In and out, day in, day out, we keep maintaining a lot of data from our personal things or professional things in Excel. Of course, Microsoft is a great tool. Excel is a great tool. And for doing any kind of formula, function-based calculations, everybody uses Excel. So mere having the data like this, suppose say this is what I'm into the industry, or suppose say I am the moderator of TCC today, and I am maintaining whoever our coaches, whatever the expertise they have, and what they have delivered the training programs, and how much they have business made out of this, their expertise. The complete details is over here. You could notice we have got customer names, and these are the training, different types of training topics, what we are expert in, and the trainers or coaches names. These are different regions we are hailed from, or the date, the date we have made the business or invoice date. You can consider revenue in terms of INR, we have made the business. Year of incurrence of sale, month, quarter, and intermediate channel partners, if any, through any kind of mid training vendors, we have just clicked our business, that name is also there. So complete picture is available. Now, just having the data like this, is it going to be sufficient? What's your opinion? I'm maintaining the database, no doubt.
Definitely no.
So what you believe that you can make out of it?
I
Pivot
can,
table according to requirement.
Yeah. So what kind of requirement you believe that you can make it out of it?
Revenue in between,
Mm-hmm.
revenue or skill wise.
Mm-hmm.
Quarter-wise revenue.
Okay.
Quarter-wise
Quarter
revenue.
wise.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Customer wise,
Customer wise data. Then region wise, date wise, year wise, a lot of things we do, right? So this is nothing but we call it as in terms of analysis. So the data needs to be analyzed, right? So when you come to analyze the data, there are a lot of tools around and people take some different Zoho softwares or different types of big data, Hadoop, SQL softwares. People have different platforms they want to analyze the data. So now we are going to analyze the data in Microsoft Excel, of course. Now, before analyzing the data, what people forget to do is they do not pay time or they do not spend time to understand whether my data is ready for analysis. We have the data. So the first thing is whenever we have the ready-made data, though you have downloaded from different platforms, SAP, ERP, IBM ERP, Oracle ERP, but there are certain things you have to always check. What is that? Is the date column should be in date format. The number column should be in number format. That is very essential. But how to check it out? The best practice, what we can bring it over here is, we can select immediately the entire date column and we can go for a simple keyboard shortcut, Control, Shift, and 3. So if the status is changing, it is an immediate response to us that, okay, our date is in proper date format. It's cleaned, fine. Similarly, if I go for my number column, how would I ensure that my numbers are there in proper number format? I can go for another keyboard shortcut, Control Shift 1. My numbers are changing with proper decimals and post decimal to different 00 null values, no doubt, but it is coming up with that format. So again, our numbers are also compliant with right format. We have got that. Now, two columns, which is very essential to check, we confirmed. Now, another problem in our data, if you look at, though the date is there, but this year and month column, if you look at, it is not matching, isn't it? So how to rectify that? Because sometimes while doing the data entry action, so we change our data, we do the data arrangement, sometimes this kind of mistake happens, or we try to import the data from different sources or try to merge multiple Excel sheets or files, we may come across this kind of problem. So we need to rectify our data as well. So let's see how to do that immediately. So I'll go for finding my year. I'll take a ready-made year formula, and from the date, I will get it. So my 1 year is rectified. I will go for application of the same for others. Similarly, I'll go for my month column and I'll go for another formula called text, which will be helping me to bring the month from our date. So I'm just writing these formulas. These are the ready-made formulas available in Excel, and I'm just making use of that. Okay, this is ready. Fine. Now what else? Once we have got our data complied with right formats, everything is ready. Then the next step is selecting the data, convert the data into table. And to convert the data into table, you must go for a keyboard shortcut, Control T, T for Tango, T for table, and data is converted into table. So there is a lot of advantages of converting the data into table. I'll let you tell you later. But right now, just to follow the steps, how to start with, how to go for the procedures before transforming this entire data into a beautiful dashboard. First 2 to 5 minutes, how it is very essential. We are just making that journey. Now, once it is ready for the next level, I'll keep my cursor over here. In our insert tab, we have a very beautiful option called pivot table. Any version of Microsoft Excel, you will be finding the first option from the insert will be in the pivot table only, except 2003 and earlier. Now, I'll go and click pivot table. I'll go and simply click OK. Now you could notice we have got another Excel sheet over here. I'll just hide this. Right? Now, this left side, you see one gray color box is coming up. This is the place where you are going to get your pivot table. Now, what is pivot table? Can anybody give me some idea about it? As Sapna said, she is already working with pivot. Sapna, could you please give me some insights on that?
So pivot table it can be the entire table can be pulled out from the main table. So maybe what examples we normally see is apples and oranges, which are sold type.
Okay.
But in my case, it is like this batch, batch number this, or people from Delhi, or people who are interested in morning batch, evening batch, that kind of pivot helps me.
Okay, no problem. So I'll tell you exactly the pivot table, what it is. See, pivot itself, the name itself, the answer is there. The question itself, answer is there. Basically, when you have a large volume of data, if it is there, you want to make a pivot out of it, like a kind of a summary. In a layman language, I call it as a summary. If you want to infer out of this, then you can use this pivot table, and this is called a data summarizing tool. Now, once we have got this pivot table fields ready, okay, we have got 4 small boxes you could see in the right side. Okay, these are called pivot table field list area. And in one box, you could find the entire column headers of our data set is listed. This is called our pivot table field list box. So whatever the column headers you had in our source data, everything is over there. This is called column headers, and everything is appearing over there in this box. It automatically comes. Now we have a simple job. What is that? Whatever the fields we are looking for our report, we need to just drag and drop, drag and drop. This is the only action we need to do. But there is a rule we need to follow. You could see there is a box over here called sigma value. It's a simple message. Whichever the field you are going to drag it, if it contains the numerical value or numbers in place, you must populate in the value field area. Why? Is it really necessary? Yes. Because if you bring it to the value field area, you can play around with your formulas and functions like sum, count, average, minimum, maximum, product, anything you want to work with, you can work in the value field area. Say, suppose I want to go for my business, how much revenue we have made. So we have got a revenue field. Obviously, it is dealing with our numbers. I would drag and drop it over here. So immediately one field has brought in place. Okay. Now, what are the other fields we are looking for? Suppose I am dealing with multiple topics, like Anita said, she is dealing with multiple facets of the training patterns or types or styles. She wants to bring that business to see or want to analyze. Take an example, topic we have. So topic, I'll bring it to the rows. So these are the different topics we are providing training. Now, I would like to make it during the last 3 years, what is the revenue I have made? So we have got a field called here. I can bring it to the column. Now you can ask me a question, to us, is it really necessary I should follow the same steps? No, it is up to your need and requirement. You can bring here in the rows, that is also okay. You can bring topics into the columns, you can interchange and vice versa, you can operate. It depends on the need. Now, why I preferred here to columns and topics to the rows? Because topics may be unlimited. If I take unlimited of topics or n number of topics in the columns, it will be landing up with a pivot table having number of columns. So people don't like to see that such kind of reports. That's why always prefer the volume, which is having more in the row area. And one more reason why you need to bring your topics into the row, because in Excel, we have got more rows than columns. That's why I prefer to go for bringing the topic to the rows and here to the columns. And once I bring this, we got our beautiful structure of pivot ready. All right. But the problem is over here, if you look at total revenue for 3 years, we have got it. But these are the topics, no doubt. But if you look at our column header, it shows as row label. It doesn't show the exact name of our field names. So how to bring it? Our experts, they will suggest you go and edit it manually. Don't do that. That will be giving a negative impact when you go for automation of the reports. So what basically I suggest is there is a tab called design. You must go there and go to your report layout and choose show in tabular form. So automatically, whatever the field headers you had, it will be populating in your pivot table. You could see over here. This is the topic we had, and this is coming up over here, right? Now, once we got our presentation ready, though pivot is ready, but it cannot be dispatched to the next level. Reason, the look and feel is not so great. Nowadays, people are more focusing on that part too, how you are presenting your data, that matters the most. So what you can do, you can keep your cursor and pivot, going to the design. We have got different styles or designs over here. Always take light or medium. Do not go for the dark options, because the more the dark color, again, file size will be more. So we can take one medium out of this the moment I choose. Okay, somewhat looking good. Yes. So data is ready. So enter data, what is the structure we had, and with minimum efforts, how to create a summary out of this, we got the clarity. So far clear? Any doubt, any questions running in your mind before proceeding further?
I would want to learn how to make a report. I'm stuck there.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I said, I have all the data, but I need to make a report and I'm
Right,
stuck.
I will help you out on that.
Here,
Let.
uh,
Don't worry. Yeah, so more or less you were able to relate to that now, how we have transformed this data. Yes, Sangeeta, you were saying something? Toronita? All good? Shall I proceed?
Yeah, Prabhas, not me. I didn't say anything.
Okay, okay. I heard some sound. I felt that it maybe you or Anita. All right. So now this data, no doubt the ready-made numbers and everything, all the stats is ready. Now, the moment you're presenting, nowadays what is happening, our audience is having a different level of expectation. So when you present your data as it is, nobody likes it. What they're expecting is ensure that when you're presenting your data, it should speak a beautiful story to the people. So how to make our presentation in a beautiful story format? So what you can do in this grand total column, keep your cursor anywhere, simply right click, go for sort and largest to smallest. So immediately you can make out, suppose I'm running a training organization like Pramod ji, he is having. So he can immediately make out from communications, he has got the maximum revenue during the last 3 years. And from the developer side, he has got the least revenue. So whoever is watching in the audience side, though he's a layman, he can make out what I'm presenting over here. All right. So our data is ready. Fine. Now, this is suppose say my immediate boss, he's working out and he is happy watching the same. But the same data, when I'm going to present it to my management or the stakeholders or my vendors, customer, whoever, they will definitely not appreciate working with this, right? So how to create that report so that exactly it will be meeting with the need of them? I'll tell you. Just say, I have the data. Yes, I'll go to this workplace. I'll insert few rows over here. Okay. So how to insert? Alt-IR, right-click, insert. You can do anything, whichever you are comfortable. And then I'll go to my pivot table, analyze over here, and there. We have a very beautiful option called insert slicer. So when I go for insert slicer, it will take me to the list of column headers what we had in our source data. Now, what is this slicers about? Slicers are nothing but working like a filter button. The way you do the normal filter actions, the same thing it does by the slicer as well. But the beauty of slicer is it will be seeming like a visual filter button. You can see all the filter variables on the screen. Now, the moment you have thought, okay, I should integrate slicer with my pivot table, then we need to follow a rule. What is the rule says? See, whatever the fields you have already taken in your pivot table, you should not again select as a slicer, because that will be amounting as a duplication of fields. So apart from all these three fields, whatever we have taken like year, topic, and revenue, if you want to work further with some other fields, you should choose out of this. Suppose say I want to do customer wise analysis. I clicked it. I want to also check training vertical wise, training type wise. I have checked it. Then different trainers I have engaged. I have checked them name. And whichever the regions we have got the maximum revenue, minimum revenue, or average we are talking about, that also I can check it. And then suppose I would like to go for my say month-wise data. Yeah, I have checked month as well. So whichever the field you want to analyze, you can keep checking on the check boxes and click OK. Now you could see there are 5 different slicers. It has been turned up over here. Now we have a job. What is the space we have created above to the pivot area? We have to arrange all the slicers over there. But how to select a slicer? Take the slicer. On the slicer name, you have to keep your cursor. Take this And you can have your own order. There is no hard and fast rule. You should go X first or ABC first, something. It's up to you. Now I'll just do the alignment. Okay. All the slices are ready. But the problem is, though I have aligned, the look and feel is not so great. So how to beautify them, how to do some cosmetics works, let's have a discussion. I'll select one slicer. I'll go to slicer tab. There's some beautiful styles or options over here. You can see, right? I'll go for the more button. I'll click one. Some colorful patterns, it turns out. So I'll just go and check one by one and I change the colors. Okay. Though I change the colors, but having this kind of scroll bars, it doesn't give me a great look. So how to remove the same? Selecting one of the slicer, I'll go to the slicer tab, and there is a beautiful option over here. If you look at columns, and by default it shows one. I'll go and increase the column number. So it will start distributing to multiple columns. So it is up to you how many columns you want to distribute with. There's no hard and fast rule again. So I'll go for 3 columns and I'll expand it since the data is not in readable format. Month, I'll go and check it up 3. Region, I'll go for 3 again. I'll make it 2. Yeah. Trainer name. Okay. That I'll make it over here, say 3. Now training type, yes, let it be it's of only 4 variables maximum. So I'll bring this out over here. Then a little bit arrangements I'll do. Okay. Now I'll go for trainer name as well. Data is not visible. Bring more insights. Now, once we have made all these things, no doubt the slices look and feel is great, but the alignment is not yet made up to the mark. So I'll select one slicer, Control A, then I'll go to alignment, align top, again align, I'll go for over here and distribute horizontally. Then the most important part is making a group. If you do not group them, so far whatever the efforts we have made, it will go in vain. So that's why I will make a group of that. Now the entire 5 different slices turned into a single group. Okay. But the problem is, if you see the slicers in the bottom side, unwanted spaces is there. So this is not going to play any role. We need to remove the same. But how? Take this button and just drag this up. But while doing this process, ensure you are not going to regain that vertical button status. Then there's no point again. Now, this unwanted rows, I will remove it. And this field is unwanted, I will remove it. Now this is ready. But the moment you are going to present it, along with the statistics, the visuals are very much essential. So what you can do is, keeping your cursor in your data, go to your pivot table, analyze. That immediate right, you will be finding a beautiful option called pivot chart. So you can click that and then go for clicking OK. Now this is ready. So I'll extend it a bit. Now, from this, the chart is there, no doubt, but it is not giving such a great look. So I'll select the chart, I'll go to the design mode, and I'll take the last option, which will be giving some kind of glossy or kind of a shadow impact. And this kind of grid lines, I'll just remove it from this grid line. So this chart will be entirely neat and clean. Now, this is ready up to some extent, but the moment you're going to present it, how to make sure that your presentation is different from others? Just see, whenever you have the dashboards from your interface, remove the unwanted stuffs like your formula bar, column headers, row headers, all these things are unwanted, but how to remove it? Take a look. I'll keep my cursor in a blank cell. I'll go to my view tab and there, these checkboxes I'll remove. Well, now, how to give an add-on to my data? Whatever I have done so far, anybody can do it. It's not a big task or something rocket science that I can do only. Now, to give an add-on to our report, see what I'm doing. Just to give you a better feel, nothing else. So I'll go to Insert, Illustrations, Shapes, rectangle, and I'll draw this. Now suppose say I name it as revenue dashboard. I increase the font size. Okay. Now I'll change the color pattern also a bit over here. I'll select this, shift fill, going to shift fill over here. I'll make some arrangements. All right. Now, since I'm working in Office 365, let's take the blessings of that also up to some extent. So I'll go for the icons. It will be connecting to my Microsoft Office server, and I'm going for the charts. Now, suppose I believe this is somewhat more related to my data, what I'm dealing with, and I'll select it, going for insert, and taking this over here. Okay. Then I'll change the graphics format also to white color. Now, just to give a message to my audience that I'm not presenting just a random data. This data is authenticated and that is belong to TCC. Suppose what I can do, I'll go to insert, I'll go to illustrations, pictures, and this device. So I'll go to my desktop. Do I have that file over here? Yeah, so I'll go for TCC. So I'll take our organizational logo. Now the logo is attached over here. Okay. So my dashboard is ready. Now, how to present it? See, most of the time what it happens, we keep creating a lot of Excel sheets. And the more the Excel sheets you keep it open and show it to your audience, the more the questions you are going to invite. So the entire presentation core activity, what you have, it will be lost. So just to ensure that what you are presenting, people should focus on that. How to grab the audience attention to your entire dashboard is hiding all the sheets. This is how people believe and they go for right click, hide sheets, all these things they do. I would suggest no for it. What you can do, going to the file and going to the options, okay, in the backstage view of our Excel, you can go to there. And there's an option called display. And within that display, you have the option called show sheet tabs. This option we can deactivate and click OK. Now your entire sheets will be deactivated. Nobody will be able to be knowing how many Excel sheets you have created, where is the dashboard, where is your working, except you. Nobody will be knowing. Now, once it is ready over here, like this, suppose my boss is asking, Prabhas, are you ready with the presentation? I said, yes. So he has invited me to the presentation area. He has greeted to all our delegates, whoever the audience side, the people are there. And then he asked me, start the presentation. So I opened this file. Immediately he started saying, Prabhas, just do one thing. Right now, we are more interested to see the data of 2021. Well, no issues. I'll go to my year. Over here, you could see in the chart, there is a ready-made filter. And I'll just select only 2021. So this is my history of 2021. And if anybody is interested to see the numbers, they can focus on the pivot data. Those who do not have the time, but they want to see how the structure or the story is, they can focus on the chart that from communications, they have got the maximum revenue. And from our presentation, we have got the least revenue. Now, suppose say next to me, next to my boss, my chief marketing officer is sitting. So his focus has gone to the data more in depth. And he asked me, Prabhas, if this is the history of 2021, can you show me the performance of a particular trainer, say Kostav is into Java. So I want to see. So I'll go to my trainer name, I'll click Kostav, and this is what the status of Kostav.
Prabhas,
So in
1
2021,
minute.
yeah,
How much more time you will require, please?
I just need 5 minutes more, max.
Okay, please go ahead.
It's over, almost. So this is what Kostav, his expertise is Java, and in 2021, this much revenue we have earned or we have got it from because of Kostav's. Well, now immediately he asked me, okay, I want to know from Bengaluru region how much we have got it. So I'll go to my region, I'll just click Bengaluru, and this is what the status from Bengaluru, this much of revenue we have got it. Now in Bengaluru, suppose in 2021, during the month of March, how much we have received. So I'll go for month of March. Only one business we have got from digital marketing, and that too, who has delivered? Mr. Pramod has delivered that. And what kind of training it is? Functional training. So on a click of button, everything you have in one interface, one page, and this is called the beautiful dashboard. Any layman can do that. No need to have some extraordinary expertise for doing this. Only thing is drag and drop, bit of resizing, formatting, and turn up into a beautiful dashboard. All right, so this is from my side. Yes, Vivagarji, I'm done. Any questions from anybody?
Thank you.
So what were the things which were specific to Office 360? Because मेरे पास नहीं है Office 360. मैं normal है.
Office 365, you have this insert tab, icons. This is one. This is necessary. Rest of things you can have in 2010, 2013, 16, 19, or 2021 as well.
It was wonderful. I mean, I'm absolutely in awe of this. I mean, I had no clue that this is how I present my data.
Thank you.
Totally lost also, awe and also lost also. I want to do this now.
Okay.
But of course, I'm need Prabhas to be
So
tutoring me at times.
Yeah.
Prabhas, one question.
Amazing.
Yes, please.
So do you do a training session on Excel for people like me, maybe in the morning or evening? Can you do that? How long will it take?
One-on-one session I don't do. I'm sorry, Chaitanya, but yes.
हम लोग सब आ जाएंगे.
सब लोग आ
We'll
जाएंगे
all
ना?
come, Prabhas. We all want to learn.
Okay,
TCC
morning.
group.
Okay, morning 7 to 9. We can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Evening कुछ होगा?
Evening nahi hoga. Evening I am meeting tight schedule.
Okay.
Maybe I'll be running somewhere.
So
it's very
Prabhas, I
difficult.
think we should work on this. I'm telling you, all of us will save a lot of time. Okay, there's a lot of pain that we go through in getting the
Lot of
data
pain,
sorted.
indeed.
So
Yes.
what we want to do is see every day is not the viable time. All right, 2 hours, maybe 2 days a week.
Yeah,
And-
that sounds like a plan. We can do that.
And please let me know how long will it take if we make a commitment, so that 7 to 9 time for those 2 days will be left alone.
Yeah, we will go
Standard
for
course the हिसाब से, basically.
Yeah. See, we'll first design a curriculum and we'll make minimum 8 hours is required. So at least 4 days is definitely it must.
Achha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is an amazing outcome from this session.
Just I want to say the first time when we prepare the data,
Right.
we have to type on or
Yes, sir. That you have to type, Suraji, because without that data we cannot work, no. So as regular basis, whatever the inputs you are making, you should keep doing that data entry work. And once it is ready, then you can transform this kind of dashboard out of it. Because data is most important part. And that is the reason why I told you what are the areas you should focus while doing the data entry. Mostly the date and the numbers. It should be in proper format so that you will not be struggling while creating such kind of dashboards.
first time when we write down there, then where it is we prepare this data, where it is we kept in our book.
Excel.
No, in Excel only, Microsoft Excel, you have to
Excel.
keep typing this data with the column headers. You should keep typing like this day by day or month by month, whatever the durations or intervals you have. And once it is ready, the journey, we can make it like this.
Okay.
Well, before this presentation, I knew that Excel has so many features, but today I can say that Excel is tougher than Java also.
Yeah.
And
See,
Prabhas, I will say from co-member, I am now a fanboy.
I'm sorry,
I am a
Costa,
fan
I
of-
could not.
I am a fan of yours now.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhas, for a wonderful
Thank you.
session. You took me
It
back
does, it
to my Excel days. Excel was
Okay.
my favorite subject.
Okay.
From 2014, I am not teaching Excel, but otherwise, throughout the day, just Excel. Nothing was there in my mind.
My God,
Right,
Pramod
right.
ji, you've done everything. So
Thank you.
I'm stuck.
See,
As all of you know, that I've just completed one project and I have so much data and I don't know how to present it to the corporates. I'm absolutely stuck and I'm not even touching it because I don't know how to do it and I didn't know that it, I mean, of course I should have asked, but it's just a struggle, in your mind.
Right,
Keep running away from something which is difficult.
I must say this, like, it's really nice vision. With Excel sheet itself, we can do such a dashboard. I could imagine Power BI, what wonders it will do.
Power BI is, see, there are different types of Power BI, I'll tell you, it is endless, enormous power it has. Like you can connect the data from multiple sources. It's not about only Excel. You can bring the data from Google Studio, Microsoft Azure, Dynamics, anything you can connect and you can transform into a beautiful dashboard. And that too, there are 49 different types of visuals are there in Power BI. In Excel, hardly we have got 16. So that's the beauty.
okay, I will end this conversation by telling
Yes.
Prabhas that
Yeah.
I feel like referring to you to my clients.
Thank you so much.
Prabhas, I have something to tell you. I mean,
Please.
it was an amazing presentation. I really loved it. Obviously, the only thing is listening to it becomes very difficult to absorb it. Like when we, learning, unless I do it, it's
Yeah.
very easy when you say it and I do it on the screen, then it becomes easier to pick it up more. So maybe next time when you do it, like you can make us actually use the thing on the system so that it sits into our head and we understand it very clearly. Now I'm all lost what tabs I have to use where, but it was amazing and I really want to learn it.
Yes. So technically, I'll tell you these are the things I teach in the normal or corporate training programs whenever I deliver. It takes 45 minutes. So just
Yeah,
imagine
absolutely. I
45
understand.
minutes
No, I
in,
completely agree.
yeah,
I'm not saying you should have done it now, but I'm just saying, I mean,
right.
it's so
Absolutely.
amazing, and right now I'm just so awed by it, but I'm also so lost because I don't know. First of all, I'm not even in front of the computer, so that's my fault, not yours. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was amazing. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Sangeeta
No
has
problem.
used
Thank
the
you.
same words which I've used, in awe and totally lost.
Yeah, I'm totally like literally lost, but I'm awestruck.
I have to learn this. I mean, there's no way out. Yeah.
Okay,
Amazing,
Yes,
Prabhat. I'm
Vibhakar ji,
so happy
continue.
that
Thank you.
you
Thank
picked
you.
it up.
Thank you so much.
now we go ahead. Premium feature. Opportunity to conduct paid workshop on behalf of TCC on last Saturday of every month between 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. 90 minutes. Please give your names to Sapna Madam for this kind of paid workshop. Benefits of such workshops are improve your presentation skills, collect testimonials, build your credibility and brand, groom yourself for bigger events. So please volunteer for this month's presentation. Premium feature again is TCC will promote the event, provide marketing material, provide platform, provide recording and photos. And about revenue sharing, you keep 100% from the participants you get, non-TCC. TCC keeps the rest of the revenue. TCC members get 2 registrations and avail a 50% discount on any one of the workshops in the following 3 months. Our meeting pattern in the month is first week member presentation, second week brainstorming and open discussion, third week is guest talk, and fourth week is skill up session. Benefits as a premium member. We all are premium members. Visibility through YouTube live of all meetings, social media engagement from members, practice presenting in meetings, access to all members through WhatsApp group, and mentoring from experienced coaches. Expert talks, skill training and community support, website visibility with profile and free courses, opportunity to monetize your skill through paid workshops, and invitation for offline and online summits. Value you get annually is INR 98,000, but you pay just INR 6,000 annually. How to join? One complimentary meeting to get the feel of it. You Google Pay on this number. Ask for other modes if you like. Membership form to be filled in. For further queries, you note these numbers. You can contact them for all your queries.